Hi girls, it's Mrs. Reagan. I just wanted to remind you to be working on your final portfolio. If you haven't downloaded the template, it is in the course materials, which is this book right here. It's in the main first block on Moodle. Click on course materials. In vital documents, which is the first chapter, scroll down and the final portfolio template is here. You just click on it and download it. It's a OneNote file. And once you download it, if you go to your OneNote, if you go to OneNote and you take a look at it, view notebook, whoops, that's not what we want. We want the final portfolio. So here it is. The instructions are on the first page. So, sorry, let me click on the right tab. Instructions are on the first page. These instructions are also in your notebook that you already have, but it explains to you what you're going to do and it gives you the rubric. Basically, what you do is the first thing is you have an introduction. And it says introduce yourself and your portfolio. And the entire time you're writing the portfolio, pretend you're creating this portfolio for someone who didn't take the class. So you're going to explain everything about all your assignments to like you're explaining it to a stranger. So the first part here is you have your biography. So tell me a little bit about yourself, pretending I don't know you because this is your portfolio. So you have to introduce yourself and your work. So in 3 to 6 sentences, you're going to introduce yourself. And in 3 to 6 sentences, you're going to introduce the portfolio. What class was this portfolio for? What can we expect to see in it? Just a little summary of the portfolio. And a tip, include a photo of yourself. Originally, I was thinking of having this be a website, but since it's not a website, you could do a photo in a rosary uniform. That's okay. So first you have your introduction. Then you have one for each unit. Now, remember, that final unit isn't going to be in the portfolio. So here you can see I've already deleted it from my my copy here, but for each unit, there's a tab for each unit and there's a tab for a final reflection, and then there's a page for each chapter. So you see the pages here on the right. So basically you do the same thing for each chapter. The instructions are here. You're going to delete these when you're done though. Don't leave them in here. So first you introduce the assignment. So explain the assignment using 1 to 3 sentences so we understand what it was about. So here you just explain what the assignment was. Next you present the assignment. So for example, if for chapter 2 you had you might have, I don't know what assignment you want to put for chapter 2, but if you wanted to, for example, put your study guide in here, copy and paste it and present your study guide. If you wanted to put a reflection that you wrote in your OneNote, copy and paste it right here, and so that we could see it. If it was, for example, for chapter 3, if you wanted to do your Hesed project, take a screenshot of the project itself and below put a link to the URL so we could see it. So you present you introduce your assignment, present it, then you reflect upon it. After picking your assignment, you reflect on why it was so meaningful to you. So your reflection should answer each of these parts, and each part should be 3 to 6 sentences. So how did this assignment help you grow intellectually? How did the assignment help you grow in your personal relationship with Christ? If you're not a Christian, how did it help you, grow in relationship to the divine creator? Or if you're an atheist, how did it help you become a better person? And for your hands part, 3 to 6 sentences on how you will take this knowledge and use it in your daily life. So, and for that part, cite a specific example. So there's going to be 3 short little paragraphs for the reflection. And you basically do that for every single chapter. And then the final reflection is what you learned over the course of the whole semester. And it's 6 sentences minimum, and try to address all 3 aspects, head, heart, and hands, about what was the most important thing you learned for the entire semester. And this is going to be due on Moodle on December 9th. If we go back to Moodle and we scroll down, you're going to submit it here to Moodle. You could save the whole entire portfolio, the entire notebook. You can export it as a PDF. That'd probably be the best way to do it. And if you notice, if you click on the assignment here, it says here that if you turn it in early, you can get credit recovery points. That's basically adds points to any points you lost. It's not extra credit, but it recovers points you lost. For example, if you got a 10 out of 15 on a quiz and you got 3 credit recovery points, I would add those and it'd be a 13. So if you turn it in early, you could get 10 points for submissions between November 23rd and December 1st, and 5 points for submissions between December 2nd and December 6th. I'm just trying to encourage you to turn it in early so I can start grading them early, because remember, it's half of your final exam grade. If you have any questions, please email me, but this is basically what you're working on for your portfolio.